All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Have you ever noticed that the most eloquent, confident speakers never actually seem rushed? Well, today we're exploring why mastering your time is the hidden engine behind that exact type of professional success. We so often think of public speaking as just pure performance, but the bandwidth to prepare, the clarity of mind to speak well, and the confidence you project, all of that starts with exactly how you manage your day.
Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the modern productivity challenge, the foundations of time management, why managing time matters, 4 strategies for success, daily habits for growth, and finally, how to make time your asset.
Section 1. The Modern Productivity Challenge, Navigating Today's Pace.
So why is time management no longer just a nice to have? I mean, if your goal is eloquent delivery and confident public speaking, you need immense cognitive bandwidth. When you're constantly putting out fires, your brain is basically stuck in survival mode, and that leaves literally zero capacity for higher-level performance and growth.
Look, the pace of modern workplaces and schools is absolutely relentless. But treating your schedule as a hard boundary isn't just about surviving the rush. It's about untangling that mental clutter. By actively managing your time, you drastically lower your stress levels, allowing you to hit your goals with laser precision rather than just, frantic energy.
Moving on to Section 2, Foundations of Time Management, the core pillars. Now, to build that laser precision, we gotta start at the absolute bottom. There are exactly 3 foundational pillars to managing your time. And honestly, with all 3, any system you try to build is eventually gonna collapse under the pressure.
And those pillars are awareness, making plans, and setting priorities. You have to know where your time actually goes, dictate where it should go, and prioritize the daily tasks that align with your ultimate goals. We all love chasing the latest productivity apps, right? But even the absolute best tools will fail without this foundation. Like, if your priority is a stellar presentation on Friday, well, your awareness and planning on Monday absolutely must reflect that.
This brings us to Section 3, Why Managing Time Matters, the stakes for success.
The contrast here is incredibly stark. Master your time, and you unlock faster work, deep focus, a solid work-life balance, and consistent progress. But if you neglect it, you're practically inviting burnout, chronic procrastination, intense stress, and totally stalled professional growth. Think about it for a second. You absolutely cannot stand up and deliver a presentation with unwavering confidence if you're operating from a place of chronic stress and burnout. No way.
All right, Section 4, 4 strategies for success, 4 proven methods.
So taking control really requires a 4-pronged approach. First up, you need a goal-oriented focus to make sure your daily actions actually align with your long-term vision. Second, you support that with planning and scheduling, basically organizing your day before it even starts. Third, apply prioritization techniques so you're tackling the highest impact items first. And finally, cement the whole shebang with solid productivity habits to protect your concentration from outside forces.
To really master those productivity habits, you kind of have to outsmart your own brain. The trick? Break intimidating, massive jobs into smaller ones and aggressively get rid of things that distract you. When a task like, say, writing a huge keynote speech feels too big, our brains naturally trigger a procrastination reflex. But slicing it down into tiny, actionable steps, that completely short-circuits the reflex.
Let's dive into Section 5, Daily Habits for Growth, Actions for Today. Starting small with these daily habits is absolutely crucial for protecting your mental energy. First, review your priorities every single morning before the day dictates them to you. Next, avoid multitasking completely. Actually, it's not even multitasking. It's really just rapid context switching, and it totally destroys your focus. Also, track the time you spend on specific tasks so you have real objective data. And crucially, schedule your breaks to prevent burnout. If you don't intentionally schedule recovery time, trust me, your body will eventually force it on you at the worst possible moment.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 6, Make Time Your Asset, Investing for Tomorrow.
Your success starts with how you use your time. This quote right here perfectly encapsulates our entire journey in this explainer today. Your professional growth, your industry authority, and your ability to step up and deliver eloquent, confident presentations, all of it is directly built upon this single, non-renewable asset. If you master your schedule, you master your output. It's really that simple.
So I want to leave you with a bit of a challenge. How will you invest your time today to build the success of tomorrow? Take a look at your calendar for tomorrow. Are those blocks of time acting as expenses, or are they true investments in your future success? What is the very first step you'll take today to turn your schedule into your greatest professional advantage? Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and remember, your next great presentation begins long before you ever take the stage. It begins right there on your calendar.